We're Ula and Josh, and in December 2022, we sold our house by the sea in Hastings to go in search of a new adventure. Join us as we adjust to living in our new tiny home. We've just got back to the canal and it's so misty. I've been pulling our trolley all through this field just over there, and I've just like caked on all the mud over the wheels. Just a little bit further to go, but it's really heavy. Got all our stuff from being in Hastings and a massive food shop. Nearly there. We're back at a freezing cold boat and going to warm up because of course we've not been there, so it's had some days to be freezing, and if you can see there's actually ice everywhere. Yep, it's frozen again, but it's beautiful. There's Josh, he's caught me up. He had to go park the car. Give everyone a wave. Here.
Where's everyone?
For the vlog, man.
I thought you had full signal and everything.
No.
Super confusing. It's been a pretty tiring journey, guys. 3.5 hours on the road. Challenging journey. Really, the worst area was here. It's literally where we are.
Can't believe it. It's frozen everywhere. I don't think we're going anywhere, and we have no water. I don't know what we're gonna do. We've got no water.
We're not gonna shower anymore.
Oh my God. Right,
Oh God,
let's get inside and get this boat heated up. So it doesn't look like we're going anywhere anytime soon. Look at that. That's how thick the ice is, and that's literally...
Oh, look at that.
That is thick. It almost took your full weight, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we were hoping to get going in the next couple of days. Is that going to happen? What do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic and all, but
Still,
it looks like it was thawing out.
but it's definitely not.
Oh, look at that.
You're standing on the ice. Can you put your other foot on? Go on.
I'll do it that side. Go for a nice buff.
You be careful. Can you put your weight on it? Oh. Are you walking on water? All right, I'll leave you to your fun here, and I'm gonna go drink a cup of tea.
I'm gonna bring some wood in.
And we're in. Josh is just putting the power back on, then we turn the water on, get the diesel heater going. We won't bore you with all of that again because I think we filmed that before. But I wanted to show you that we are currently at 0 degrees in the boat. So it's pretty cold. It sounds like the electrics are on because I can hear the water pump starting up, which could be a little bit scary because I don't think we have much water, and what we've got probably has frozen. Yeah. We will warm this boat up and start unpacking our shopping, eat some food, and we'll probably speak to you guys in the morning. Greetings from an extremely muddy towpath. The weather is definitely warming up, which is causing the mud to defrost and become very, very sludgy, but it's not quite warm enough to defrost the water. It looks like it's not frozen, but it certainly still very much is. So we still haven't been able to go anywhere. The last time I spoke to you guys was about 2 days ago, I think, and because we haven't been able to move like we had planned, we've basically just been getting on with work, and then also we've been editing our vlogs to get them out to you guys. It's actually been an extremely beautiful time, weather-wise, time of the year-wise, but especially to be on a canal-wise, because we've been spending our evenings outdoors on the stern, freezing our butts off, but listening to the ice crack as it refreezes. So during the day, it obviously gets much warmer, and so the canal begins to thaw, and then as the cold sets in the evening, it starts to refreeze, and the sounds are incredible. I've only ever heard something similar, but in a much more extreme case from Yona Yinton's channel, who I absolutely adore. I'll leave her link down below. She's amazing. We had a very small glimpse of that over the past few nights, and I'm going to insert a little clip now. I think you can probably just about hear what I'm on about in that little video and recording that we made. But in real life, I can promise you it sounded incredible. Anyway, back to this. I am taking a little walk over to our local pub. We are currently moored about a 5-minute walk to our local pub, where I'm going to sit down, drink a pint and read my book, because it's a Saturday and I'm by myself today because Josh has gone up to London to do a photography course, which is really exciting. So he's off doing that and I have a solo day by myself. I wonder how Josh is getting on.
Which again increases or decreases the accuracy.
What are you doing?
I'm pouring myself a drink, actually. A celebratory drink. For my new fans. I told my best friends, they've seen the YouTube video now, we shared it with them, and they really loved it. It went down a treat. Cheers, guys. This is to you. La dolce vista. Vita.
La dolce vita or vista.
Lovely. We're free! Oh. Good morning, everyone. Today is a really good day. First thing I saw when I looked out the window was the water. The ice has finally melted, which means I get to take a shower. Let me explain. We've been stuck in the same spot now for nearly 2 weeks, actually, and we've pretty much run out of everything. Let me show you. We've run out of water. Wait for it. Do you hear that? If there's anything more relaxing, it's laying on top of your water pump and having a lovely little massage for a good couple of minutes. Next, we're out of wood. We're nearly out of coal. That is the last piece. We're pretty much out of gas. Hello down there. And we're pretty much out of diesel. But we have a plan. The conditions are perfect. My spidey sense is telling me we can go on a cruise. We can get supplies. Let's go. Keys won't sink now. We're just going for a walk now. Just basically scope out the area we want to go and see how thin the ice is. Let's check it out. Do we move or do we stay?
Well, it went through.
It's ever so thin.
I hope so, because
Moving time.
we have an old hull and I don't want any holes in our boat, thank you.
Stop worrying.
There's a boat in the distance.
We just spoke to that guy there and he's given us the best news ever. Absolutely fine from that way coming down. So Devizes is that way. Coming back towards Honey Street in that direction. So we're good to go. The only little bit actually that we were worried about was the winding hole. I'm not too worried actually, because this guy's going to break through it. Good times. Let's move and get some water. Wait, Ula, come here. What's that over there? See that? Up the hill.
Oh, it's the van!
Yay! There we go. Plan I came up with there then. So we just cruised the boat up to here. Load the sofa on board.
Load the sofa, we've got a sofa.
And then keep going. So basically just pulling up, putting some load on and then
yeah,
buggering off down the road.
go and get some water.
Let's do it.
And all the rest.
Nice one. We're getting there, look.
Oh look, we got our milk supply. This is where we store our milk. Who else drinks oat milk and gets the Actileaf oat from Aldi? Is it the best, Josh? It's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cheap, cheerful.
It's the only one that works in cups of tea, and we drink a lot of tea, don't we, Josh?
You drink a lot of tea. You're a good tea fiend, aren't you?
I am a tea fiend,
Staying true to the British tradition.
but with oat milk.
Right then. 1 times jerry can for emergency fuel.
What else you got in this dirty van? Oh, this is like gold dust. And we've got a spare finally, because as you would know from the video so far, we're out of gas. So it's nice to have a backup. You're right.
Yes.
Remembered before we set off, we have to check something, don't we?
Well, I was just bothered about the bins, but you've come up with a really good reminder.
We've got to check our engine bay, because we've been hearing some drips and we think that there is water in there. I bet you it's full.
Fingers crossed it isn't, because that's another job before we can do the job before the job.
Come on then.
Tiny spaces. What you find yourself doing is constantly shifting things around so you can get to something. So everything takes a little longer than it does in a house, but that's okay. We got time.
Oh, need to move the plank that I'm currently stood on. How's it looking?
That's not too bad actually.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I mean, there's water in there for sure.
Yeah, show the gang.
You see that murky colour? Here, that is water. That's a lot better than I thought.
It is, it's good news.
We've actually been in contact with an electrician, a really lovely man called Lee that we're hoping to work with very soon to sort out the electrics on the boat. And we're going to get a horn installed, a bilge pump installed, and what was the other thing?
Tunnel light.
And the tunnel light. So we need to do that as well. And we're hoping to update our whole electrical setup, but we'll explain that in another video. Let's create some space for our new couch.
Right.
I don't even know where we're going to put it all, but you know, let's tidy a bit, yeah?
I spilled something on there. It's been drying out over the fire.
This is my new favourite contraption. I can't believe I'm actually saying it. I love our vacuum cleaner because I hate sweeping. I don't like sweeping. It's just so annoying and it's not fun. And this is great because I feel like a Ghostbuster every time I use it, so.
Sneak preview of what we're discovering. Roll on the rest, baby. I love that our boat has history. I'm really looking forward to uncovering it and restoring it. It's cool, hey?
Oh yeah, super cool.
Right then, let's set off.
Alrighty.
Go on, get it out, girl.
Oh yeah. Woo! We're starting to move, babe. Let's go. Oh, the teacup.
My trusty steed. Yeah. Pushes off, baby. See you later.
That is the sound of the ice breaking again. Oh! How does it feel to be back cruising again?
I love it. I don't know if you saw the big smile on my face when we were pulling out our mooring pins. But that's just because I absolutely love cruising around on this boat. And so far we haven't had enough practice. You know, we're new to this. We haven't done it before. But this weather being frozen in has obviously meant that we haven't been able to get much practice in. So yeah, I love the practice.
So we have a little bit of a mini plan, which I think we've spoken to you about so far, but I'm going to show it to you on the map. So here is our trusty waterways guide. And we were moored just past Bishop Canning's Swing Bridge. We've just passed the Winding Hole and we are coming up for Horton Bridge right now. Do you see in the distance with the pub? The idea is to go past Horton Bridge. The water point there hasn't apparently been working for a couple of years. So we'll continue a little bit further, past Leywood Bridge and over to Devizes, past this Winding Hole so we can get some water. We think it's on the opposite side of the marina, and then we're going to probably reverse to this Winding Hole to turn around and then moor up. But prior to doing all of that, we've got to pick up our couch and we're going to load it, I think, on the other side of this bridge.
Go in it later for a celebratory pint.
100%. Woohoo! We've actually been there for lunch with my auntie and uncle. Hello Jenny and Mike, you're probably watching this. And that's also the pub that I went to the other day when Josh was in London.
So if you're ever in the area, the Bridge Inn, highly recommend it.
Oh, life is good.
I'm on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. We're easily pleased. Right then. Grab the centre line and make your way down to the front. Can you see there, look? That's the hill up there we showed you earlier, that's where the van is. So we're aiming just to pull up here, load up our new sofa. Woohoo!
There he is, with the first arm.
What do you reckon to the colour?
I love it. It's going to look great. Thanks. And there he is with the last piece.
Alrighty.
Last piece of the puzzle. What do you think? Are you happy with the colour? It's so much nicer than I thought it was going to be, so I'm really relieved.
When you actually found this sofa online and you said to me, it's pink, but it's a really good price. So anyway, it's actually turned out to be quite a nice colour.
Yeah. All done. We just need to put it together now, but maybe later. So we were just setting off and we weren't really moving, and Josh thinks there's something in our weed hatch, so we're checking that right now. Oh yeah, there's definitely some. Oh, hello. Nice butt. Ramble, oh goodness. Thorns. Gosh, look at that.
It's bloody cold in there. Water's only just thawed out.
Any more?
Yummy.
He's a good boyfriend, eh? Okay, take 2.
Don't know if you noticed this, but I haven't got my jacket on. And I'm also on the tiller arm without any gloves. Oh, the summer is coming. The warmer days, baby, I'm telling you. The great thing about starting boat life from complete scratch in the snow is that everything else is just an absolute bonus. I've just managed to pour that much water. Didn't have enough to fill a glass. So make it count. You want some?
Yes, please.
Go steady. Time to look sharp, babe. We need to figure out where the water is and where we can moor up. I think I'm just gonna moor up just before the pub there, actually, Ula. And then we can figure out where the water is.
Okay, so we have missed the turning and there's no winding hole for a really long time. And I don't really know what to do.
So we pulled up just after the entrance to the marina and then figured out, well, and then realised we couldn't actually pull up there. So then we carried on cruising and then we're like,
I don't know, do we stop and reverse or do we go? Because the next winding hole is hours away.
Maybe we do reverse. Should we try it?
Should we try? God.
Break reverse.
So we are going to try reversing. I'm a bit nervous to do this, but it's that or we go 2 hours that way and 2 hours back.
And I don't think we've got enough fuel to do that.
Not ideal, not ideal.
I've never reversed a narrowboat before.
Okay, let's try this. Josh is doing an epic job. I am not going to do the reversing. Let's just give some context. I think we've maybe mentioned this before. He can drive massive trucks. So if anyone's going to be able to get us into this marina, it's Josh.
Oh, whoa. I don't know. I don't feel too confident.
Wish us luck! We are moving backwards. This is nice. It's going to be hilarious if we actually realise it was just further down the way. He's keeping his cool. I mean, you're doing so well. Please focus. Oh my God, we are headed straight for that boat, Josh.
I don't want you to panic, babe, because you're a calm person, but then you have your moments. That's fair to say,
I'm
right?
I'm having a moment. Oh, fun.
No, don't get distracted. But we decided to actually film this because this is part of it, isn't it?
We're headed straight for that boat, Josh. We're going to end up wedging ourselves in sideways. Okay, we're having to break this out to straighten us up. You can see this properly. We're doing all right.
Well, be careful not to go into the boats now.
Oh dear, this is very, very stressful. We've actually managed to not hit any boats, thank goodness.
Doing a bit of punting.
Do you want to take it one step further and just reverse into the marina, Josh?
I'm not getting that coffee.
That was so stressful. Okay, so I've just had a conversation with a very helpful man, and I'm telling Josh this at the same time as I'm telling you guys this. So this isn't actually the marina.
Oh.
We need to continue another half an hour in that direction to get to Devizes, at which point we will find the water point to use. So off we go, all that reversing for nothing. So this is where we just were, and we reversed from about here all the way back to only find out that we actually need to continue down past these 3 more bridges, and then there should be a water point just here. You look stressed. That was stressful.
I mean, it was good practice. I'm trying to look on the positive side of things, but
we're continuing on.
Yeah.
Take a moment.
Like I said, it was good practice.
Doing good, buddy. Josh is navigating this proper L turn, and hopefully there is no one around that corner there. I mean, he's doing really well, but there is every chance that we will bash into something because it's a very skinny space and we have a very long boat. It's 60 foot. Oh my gosh, I think he's done it. You're doing so well. I've got to say, I am so impressed. I had no doubt that Josh would be able to do that just seamlessly, perfectly. I guess we're just taking it slow and double checking everything as we go, and Josh is just epic at driving, so. There he is. So we're getting a little bit concerned about the amount of fuel that we have left, amount of diesel. As we explained to you earlier today, we have barely anything on this boat at the moment. And so we're taking advantage of the fact that we are stuck in a bush. We've got ourselves a stick, and we're going to check the fuel gauge.
We're not stuck in a bush.
Here we are.
I stopped here because I couldn't steer because of our propeller.
Right, let's check this fuel and see if we have any. Oh, we have the smallest amount. Is that still safe to keep going?
Obviously diesel is a pressurised system. It's not like petrol. If any of you have driven cars and stuff like that before, you'll know that you can run a petrol till it's empty, but with a diesel, if you did that, you'd have to repressurise the system.
And we don't want to have to deal with that as an issue. I think we're okay to keep going. We're literally, I think, 1 bridge away from the water point, and then we can just wait there for the fuel boat.
All right. This is literally on the edge.
Fingers for us, guys.
Thank you guys for joining us for another adventure on the waterways. Having you with us always makes our week. We also want to say a very big thank you to these lovely folk for buying us a little coffee treat.
Next week on our narrowboat.
Stay tuned to see if we make it to Devizes Wharf before our fuel completely runs out.
Josh gives Inca a proper rub down and finds just enough time to have a little pamper.
Oh yeah, baby. And we discover a lot of water under our floorboards.
There's water in there. Oh my god. See you next Sunday.